Hello and welcome to leverage RealVitalize marketing materials to win listings. We appreciate you being here since this program is optional and discusses best practices for your consideration. If you are thinking of adopting any of them, make sure to review the requirements in your region with your manager, including those related to contacting consumers. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the DNC list regularly if they haven't spoken to that person in a while. You will also want to check the DNC list anytime you don't have permission. Automated calling, texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You'll be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. I'll mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation. Here's how you can access the DNC list. First, you will sign into Desk. Next, you will click on Do Not Contact. Next, you will type in the phone number to be checked. And last, you'll see the results for the records for federal, state, and anywhere advisors company do not call list. The RealVitalize program provides the funds needed to prepare properties for sale. RealVitalize covers the upfront cost and gets paid back when the home sells, with no enrollment fees or interest. Their services include but are not limited to painting, flooring, kitchen, and bathroom remodeling, as well as enhancing curb appeal and more. Please note that the seller must pay for the work upon an earlier closing, the listing no longer being in effect, or 12 months after completion of the first job. If settlement proceeds are insufficient to cover the RealVitalize project cost, seller must pay the balance within 15 days after the closing. Please note the RealVitalize program is not available nationwide except in Rhode Island, Delaware, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Louisiana. The RealVitalize program cannot be used to prospect for listings in New Jersey. In today's live demonstration, we will be covering the following topics. What is RealVitalize? Locating RealVitalize materials, creating print and social assets, deploying social assets, setting up email campaigns, and adding to your Moxie website. Now we will be going through a live demonstration. In order to access RealVitalize, you will need to log into mycbdesk.com. Once in CBDesk, you can find the RealVitalize tile, or you can search RealVitalize at the top of your screen. Clicking on the RealVitalize tile or the resources link on the lower left corner of the tile will take you to the RealVitalize Help Center. In the Help Center, we will find marketing materials, and here you will see we have the RealVitalize marketing catalog that details many of the products we will be reviewing today. You can also find the consumer brochure, which is a comprehensive overview to share with your clients. It can be downloaded as a grab-and-go PDF or customized with your contact information in Marketing Center. The quick flyer can be downloaded for door knocking, mailing, or sharing at open houses and can also be customized in Marketing Center. Presentation slides can also be added to your listing presentation in Moxie Present. Print materials on Express Docs, consumer brochures and flyers, postcards, and even door hangers can be personalized and professionally printed through Express Docs. As I mentioned, many of the materials are customizable to add personalized information. From Desk, now we will be locating Marketing Center. You can either find the Marketing Center tile or you can search at the top Marketing Center. Next, we will select the tile. This is your hub for customizable marketing assets. Inside the Marketing Center, navigate to Templates on the left-hand side. In the search box, you can search RealVitalize. You'll see a variety of marketing materials, including the agent brochure, flyers and postcards, social media graphics, and seller checklist. The CB National Agent Flyers has another version of the RealVitalize Quick Flyer for door knocking or mailing. You can also filter on the left-hand side for the different formats such as flyer, postcards, and socials, and you can preview each asset before customizing. Let's walk through customizing the RealVitalize consumer flyer. To do so, you will click on the asset, you will click Use Template. Next, we will click Create Document. You can also rename the project before you save. You may see a pop-up that says Update Smart Fields. Click this and fill out the corresponding information. Once the information is filled out, you can select Apply. Once applied, you can scroll to the last page of the brochure and you will see your information in the appropriate fields. If needed, you can always click on the information and edit it. Once you're happy with the design, on the top right, you will select Share. Here you have the option to download your brochure as a PDF. Make sure you select the pages and then you will select Download. In the Share option, you also have the option to print. Once you select Print, you can either print locally at a printer near you, or you can order professional prints through Express Docs. Once you select Order Prints, you then are designated to this page where you can designate the product and size you would like to print, and then you can select Begin Order. In the Share option, you have the opportunity to create a flipbook by clicking Publish on the web. You can either publish on web, create an embedded code for your email, or also an embedded code to add to your website. If I were to select Publish on the web, I am giving a link once it is published, and you can use the standard link or a custom link. You can copy the link and start sharing it on your social platforms or add it to your website. As mentioned, the link will lead to your flipbook. The flipbook will look like this and show the brochure. Now let's look at posting on social media. We are back in our project within Marketing Center. We are going to select the AI Assistant tool, which is this star icon. Now we will select Generate Text. This will help us generate a caption using AI. We are going to prompt 7 words to describe what we need. So here we can type, create a very short post about RealVitalize, and then you will select Generate Text. Now, make sure the generated caption matches your voice and tone. You have the option to insert text, edit the text, or you can regenerate your response. However, let's say I love how it is. I'm going to go ahead and copy the text that I will be using for my caption in the future. Now we have to download the image. So we will return to the Share option, Download, and we are going to download it as a PNG. Reason being, social media platforms only accept PNG or JPEG. Now we will be going to facebook.com or the Facebook app. Make sure you're in the designated profile or Facebook page. You will select what's on your mind, you will paste the caption we previously copied, and then you will select the green icon where then you will attach the photo that was downloaded from Marketing Center. After you make sure the caption and photo is correct, you can select Next at the bottom, and then on the next screen, select Post. Now we will be going over how to include RealVitalize pages in a listing presentation within Moxie Present. Make sure you're back on the CB Desk home dashboard. You will locate Moxie Works. You will then select the Moxie Works tile. Once inside Moxie Works, at the top, you will select Moxie Present. Once you see your Moxie Present dashboard, you will select Create New on the right corner. Next, you will select the presentation type and you will click Continue. In the Brokerage Templates dropdown, make sure you select Coldwell Banker Templates. Here you will find all of our different templates and you will designate the one you want to utilize and click Continue. Make sure you add a presentation name and click the listing source, and then you can click Create in the bottom right corner. Now we will be going straight to pages as we will be managing our pages and adding the RealVitalize page. In order to do so, here on the left-hand side, we can select Add Page, Add from Library. Then below Custom Pages, you will find Coldwell Banker Parent Company Pages. Next, we will select Coldwell Banker Brokerage Pages. Then we will select Seller. Now we will select Seller Presentation. And here we can scroll down until we locate the RealVitalize pages. Once the RealVitalize pages are found, you will then click Add next to the title. Now that the pages have been added, we can go to the you will then see the pages added to your presentation. Now this presentation you can print or digitally send out to your clients. In order to create an email campaign utilizing our RealVitalize campaign, we will need to go to MoxieWorks. First, make sure you are on the CB Desk home dashboard. You will select MoxieWorks. Once you are in MoxieWorks, you will go and select Moxie Engage. These tools allow you to create email campaigns using RealVitalize templates. Once you are in Moxie Engage, navigate to the Campaigns option. Once you're in your Campaigns dashboard, on the right-hand side, you will see the option that says Add from Library. Once you are in your campaign library, you will scroll down until you see the CBR Seller RealVitalize Services campaign. You will then head to the right and select Add to Campaigns. You will get a message that the campaign has been added and is awaiting setup. Once you see that message, you can go ahead and close this tab. You will be taken back to your campaigns, My Campaigns dashboard, where you will find the campaign you recently added. You will select on the title. Here you have the option to edit the name. Here you can do so by clicking Edit Name and make sure with any changes you are always clicking Save. You also have the option to add your recipients. To do so, you click Set Up, Add Recipients, and select the contacts that you would want added into this campaign. Make sure anytime you add any recipients, you select Save. Furthermore, here at the bottom is the campaign schedule. By selecting Edit Schedule, you can change the send date where your recipients will receive these emails. You also have the option to select Preview and preview the messages and emails that your recipients will be receiving. After adding your recipients and editing the schedule, you can select Run Campaign on the top right corner. Once selected, your campaign will be active and will start automatically sending out the emails to the recipients that have been selected. In order to add a custom page highlighting RealVitalize on your website, we will have to go from CB Desk and locate the MoxieWorks tile. Once in the MoxieWorks tile, you will select My Website at the top. Once inside Moxie Websites, click on the Site Pages option on the left-hand menu. This is where you can add, edit, or remove pages from your site. At the top, you can select where it says Add New, make sure Custom Page is selected, and click Submit. Here at the top is where you will be adding the title to your page. You can give your page a title like RealVitalize Home Improvement Program or Sell for More with RealVitalize. Furthermore, you can go to the bottom where it says Text Editor and begin adding your content. I recommend including a brief overview of the RealVitalize program, key benefits for sellers, a before and after image or testimonial, and a call to action like contact me to learn how RealVitalize can help you solve for more. Once your content is ready, make sure you select Publish. You can now use this link to this page for your homepage, email signature, or any social media post. As we wrap up today's workshop, I want to remind you about our amazing marketing support resources available to you that can be found on coldwellbankermarketing.com. Here you can browse through the latest edition of the marketing catalog, sign up for an upcoming workshop, view on-demand marketing education via our YouTube channel, and book a virtual marketing appointment via Next Available. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit coldwellbankermarketing.com to take advantage of these amazing marketing resources anytime, anywhere. I'll give you a brief moment to scan the QR code. Thank you for leveraging RealVitalize marketing materials to win listings.